What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new LEGO Marvel 2025 set review. And today I'm reviewing the Captain America vs. Thanos set. This is set 76319. It ages 4 plus. It has 107 pieces and 2 minifigures. Once again, I got this set as a Christmas present from my mother 4 days ago, and this set costs $40 here in North America and around the world for the lineup. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at those. Here are the two minifigures in this set, and that is Thanos and Captain America. So we only get one exclusive figure in this set, and that is Cap himself. So I'm just gonna quickly go over Thanos because this is the same version that showed up in the Hulk monster truck like earlier this year during April. So the torso printing is literally the same one, no leg printing at all, since that is the same dark blue legs, and same thing with Cap right here. So yeah, same torso printing, and we do get a golden helmet for him that looks pretty fine for the way it is. It doesn't fit the character pretty well, but at least it's fine for right now. And this time he doesn't have that golden shoulder patches like how he did in the Hulk monster truck set. And we take off that helmet piece, this is what his entire face print looks like when you take his helmet off. So that is literally the same one for him. Nothing too special about him at all. But Cap is brand new, since I totally did that new torso printing for him. But I feel like this is like wasting all that budget for Lego Marvel. But at least I still love the new torso printing. So it gives me like that matchup for the 2012 suit in the Age of Ultron suit, because how the whole thing turns out with the red stripes on the star for the chest part, and even the red stripes for this area of the torso. So we do get that same helmet piece right there with that printed A right there, which you can see. And we do get that same face print with that chin strap. And we do get that same shield piece for him as usual. So yeah, very great accessory as usual for Cap, so nothing too special about that. It's literally the same. And this is what the back torso printing looks like for him and Thanos. So we do get the same back torso printing for Thanos once again. Same design with the gold and also the detailing right there. Nothing too special about that. But we do get the back torso printing for Cap with that silver star on the center part of his back, and even like the pockets and the rest of the red and white stripes, and also everything else for him. And he does have that same face print without the chin strap with that smirk expression, and this is what his full face looks like without the helmet with the chin strap design for him. So that is it for the minifigures. Now let's move on to the builds. Let's take a look at the two side builds in this set. So we have this little cave area, and here we have the Infinity Gauntlet flyer for Thanos. So we're going to take a look at the flyer last, and let's look at this little cave build. So it is a solid build for what you're getting. Again, this is a 4+ set for younger kids, but still, at least this is a fine looking build. So we do get like a yellow jewel inside the cave that represents like the Mind Stone or the power source that Thanos and Cap are fighting for. And I love how they use the red lightsaber pieces to like represent like the energy like bars or barricades or something like that. But still, at least this is a fine little build. We do get like some light gray and some red pieces. We have that gold piece for that little jewel area. And spinning around to the back, we do get that same rock piece in dark gray like we've been getting from Lego all these years. And this like the other angle for the little barricades right there. We do get like the same thing for the left side and the right side, but yeah, nothing too special about this little build, but at least it's sort of fine for the way it is. And here we have the Infinity Gauntlet flyer for Thanos, and I know I said this is a 4+ set, but this looks very weird and clunky for the way it is. But I totally dig the build. We do get these gold fingers and thumb from the mech sets that we've been getting. We do get a little missile launcher that is the same piece right there that I will show you guys how to fire it. And we do get that same jewel piece. I think that's like representing like the Mind Stone or something like that. But maybe it's like the same energy source from that little cave area. Well, mostly it's like the Mind Stone to me. So take a look at the right side of the build. We have the thumb itself. So you can like adjust the fingers. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Let me just, there we go. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. I apologize for that. So this is what I meant to do. So you can't move the fingers in and out if you want to like position it. So I'm just gonna leave it like this in a clenching fist look to recreate that look for the Infinity Gauntlet. So we have the right side of the build. We have the left side right there. I still wish they could get another piece to like get rid of that, or if you want to, you can swap out the thumb and put it on there. Well, I'm just gonna leave it like this, but it's better if they like get a different piece instead of just leave it right here because it looks a little off in that way. And take a look at the top part. We have that same control panel printed piece that we've been getting all these years, and we have like the slow pieces to represent the Infinity Stones. So we have the orange one for the Soul Stone, the red one for the Reality Stone, the blue one for the Space Stone, the purple one for the Power Stone, and even the green one for the Time Stone. And we got that jewel piece to like representing the Mind Stone right here. So we have a little seating area for Thanos right there, and this is what the back of it looks like. We have that red button that represents that play feature for the missile itself. And let me show you how to like put Thanos on there. So, oh, excuse me, sorry about that. So anyways, put their arms and legs up like this, and there you go. So you can send them like that, or you can just like lean them back to like position his arms, or you can do whatever you want with it. And as for that red button, you can't fire out that spring-loaded missile. So I'm just gonna do it like this because I'm not losing any more pieces today. And that's how you fire it out. So just gotta be very careful while you're firing that missile out, and easy to slide it back in, and you can hear that little click for that little. So here's the Avengers, and at least this is a sort of good looking build, but at least it's still pretty solid for the way it is. Well, some people call it a Quinjet, but I rather prefer to call it the Avenged. So you can call it the Avenged if you want to, but for me, I'm still going to call it that. So we have the entire front part of the build. It is pretty solid, but I love the colors for it. Since I love the red, the dark blue, and the light gray color scheme, it looks very cool. Since, once again, I still love everything that is 100% colorful, since I love colorful products and everything else. And we do get that dark gray piece right there that is translucent for the window itself, and we have that translucent red slope piece right there for like the nose of the Avenged. So I love the entire front part of the build, as I mentioned, since they totally like, you know, like the angle design for it, since it is pretty nice for the way it is. And take a look at the right side, we do get two of these printed Avengers logo disc pieces on the wings right here. So we have one for the right wing, which I'm showing you guys that right now. And we do get those like little flick fire missiles on that side right there. And also we have like the right side of the jet with the dark blue color scheme right here. That's like that whole entire piece, which you can see the bottom area of the build itself, since we all know how these 4+ sets are with the whole one pieces and everything else. And also we have like the rest of the detailing for the light gray pieces right there. We do get the same thing on the left side with the Avengers logo, the missile, and also everything else you can see right there. We have like the top part of the ship. So yeah, very nice right here with the window piece and also everything else. That's just pretty colorful in my opinion. And take a look at the back of the Avengers. You can see we have like some other pieces right there. We have like only two of those slope yellow pieces, and we have that like 10 piece on that center part of the back of the jet. And I totally did like the rest of the detailing right there. And we do get that little empty spot. That is where you store Cap's shield. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So the way you do this, you got to open up this piece right here, nice and steady. And this is like what the interior of that little compartment looks like. So it is a little spacious, but this is where you store Cap's shield. So let me just take it off of his hand first. And I am not going to take off his helmet because I was about to do that. And easy to do that. You guys slide it like this. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. Stay in there. Perfect, and easy to close it all the way back up. So yeah, we have like some little storage that you can't put Cap's shield inside the jet. And speaking of that, you can't put him inside. So easy to open up these window pieces like this. And here we have like the interior of the cockpits. We have like that other same printed piece of the control panels and everything else for the jet itself. And we do get like some studs to set Cap down. And once again, you gotta put put the character's arms and legs up like this. Let me just, all right, there we go. So just like that. Okay, now I got it. I thought I was gonna screw it up. And now he's ready to fly to take Thanos down in action. So yeah, here's what the build looks like when you put Cap inside of the jet. So that is just pretty nice. And the way you activate those flick fire missiles is like the same thing for the regular flick missiles that Lego has been doing for years. So easy to push that out. I haven't done it after I was done building, so easy to fire it. All right, there we go. So that is how you do it. So you only get like one spare one for the build. If you lose one, you only get one. But I still wish they could give us more than one missile at a time, because that would have been better, since sometimes these pieces get overall, this set is pretty decent. Again, I know I said this a lot of times, but this is a freaking 4+ junior set. So this is made for younger kids, and for adult collectors like me, this is fine for the way it is. But I mostly wanted to get this set because of the new Captain America minifigure. So I know this is like wasting all that budget for Lego Marvel, since they just kept making new designs for the same characters or other ones or something like that, like how they usually do. But still, I totally dig the new suit for Cap. I love the front and back torso printing for him, which is pretty good. And again, the suit itself is like a mashup, well, yeah, just like a mashup of the Age of Ultron and the 2012 Captain America suit from the MCU, but all together because of the red stripes on the left and right side of the chest part of the torso with the star, and even the design of the red stripes for his outfit for the front of the torso for him. So the headpiece is the same one for the chin strap and the regular Steve Rogers face print, and even the helmet, but still at least looks pretty good. Thanos is the same one from the Hulk Monster Truck set, so I don't have anything else to say about him. But this time he doesn't have that gold shoulder pad piece, but the rest of the figure is literally the same, so I'm not gonna waste my time talking about him. This is literally the same one that we've gotten since in the Hulk Monster Truck set back in April. So I totally dig the build for the Avenger. At least it is pretty fine for the way it is. But again, I love the colors right here, because once again, I am a fan of colorful objects and products and everything else, since I still have colorful things. So I love the colors for the red, the dark blue, yellow, and also the light gray pieces for the build itself. And I love how you can store Cap's shield inside the jet, like the back part of the jet, that how I show you already. So just in case if he has like some storage for his shield while he's flying his jet. So I love the little flick fire missile feature right there, and this like one of the missiles looks like, and they only give you one spare one just in case if you lose the first missile. But I still wish they gave us more than one missile after like some of us like loses that missile after we use that play feature. But still, at least this is a pretty fine looking build. The cave build is okay, since I totally dig that little jewel piece right there to represent like some powerful gem or something like that. Maybe it's like representing the Mind Stone or something else, but at least it's a fine build. And same thing with the Infinity Gauntlet Flyer. It looks very weird and wacky because how the whole thing turns out. But at least it's okay. But at least I totally did like some parts of it, like the Infinity Stones on the flyer itself, and even the missile launcher, and even the fingers and thumbs. So at least that build is decent and wacky, but it's definitely not for me. But at least, yeah, this is a fine set. But $40 for an 107-piece set. I mean, they could just like make this into a $30 or a $20 set, or possibly 15, because that would have been better than $40, because it's a bit pricey for what you're getting for an 107-piece Lego set. But at least, yeah, this is not for me. Well, I mostly want to get the new Cap figure, but at least this is a pretty decent set. So I don't have anything else to say about it, but that's all I've done so far right here. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the C button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this set for the lineup. I'll see you later.